Hi guys, if you like me are into structure and routine, this video is for you. So I'm a pretty routine kind of guy, I'm up at 5 o'clock every day. I go to bed between 9 and 9:30, and when I wake up I will read my daily devotional, check out my podcast and read some books, and I get my day started. And in the afternoon I get to work out until September, when this little guy came along, Leo. And the way I explain to people is, imagine you spent all this time building a Lego castle, and he just came and go whack, 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 and everything was just upside down. And honestly, for the first 2 months, I was not coping. I was not coping mentally, physically, being interrupted with sleep, and trying to help out my wife with the feeding, bathing, and changing nappies. And at the same time, I had to make time and make sure I had the mental capacity to show up for my clients and to be sharp. And my wife coined it the best. She said to me, Charles, you are in survival mode. If you carry on, you're going to burn out. And before Leo came along, we're trying to be as prepared as we can. So we went to do a 5-week parenting course. We read books, we listened to Focus on the Family, and we consulted wise friends. But it wasn't enough. And my turning point came when I spoke to a very, very wise friend and counselor, Mandi. And Mandi gave me an exercise to do. She said to me, Charles, take out a piece of paper, not computer, not laptop, take a piece of paper, and then write down on one side, what are you mourning? What do you say goodbye to? And on the other side said, what have you gained? And set the clock for about 5 to 10 minutes. So I did it. And amazingly, what I have gained was way longer of the things that I've mourned. So that was a turning point. The second turning point was, she says to me, Charles, don't live in absolutes. So what does she mean by that? Absolute is, imagine like this ruler. This ruler is absolute. It is straight, it does its job, but the thing is, it has a very, very low breaking point. If I apply any more pressure, it will break. That was my old life, living absolute. Things has to happen a certain way because I planned it, I structured it. Whereas the word picture I came up with is be like this bamboo. And being originally from Taiwan, I'm very, very familiar with the bamboo. And the bamboo is so strong, they actually use it for buildings that are resistant to earthquakes. That's how strong it is. And another thing is, I know this way too well. Growing up, teachers and my mom, they will take dried up bamboo shoots, and if you get out of line, they'll whack you with it. And trust me, the thing doesn't break. My bum versus this shoot, my bum will lose every single time. So if you're like me and running a career and trying to do the best you can, and sometimes you feel like life is a little bit out of control at this moment, I want you to do 2 things. Well, I highly recommend it. Number 1, take out a pen and paper. Again, go old school pen and paper. Write down in one column what I can control, the other column what I can't control, and write it out and see what you come up with. And the second thing is, remember, don't live in absolutes. Bend but don't break. Be like the bamboo. Bend but don't break. Alright guys, I hope you find this video useful. I'll see you guys next time.